Welcome to Rhapsody of the Seas. We are in room cabin 4008, and before we go in, I just want you to take a look at how spacious this hallway is. This was something that we loved as soon as we came in here to see how much room we had. It was almost like a foyer compared to the narrow rooms. But let me tell you, there's a lot of great things in there, and there's some things that we have some question marks. So let's go in and experience it. Come on in. Take a look around and we'll start talking. All right, as you can see, it's an ocean view room, and it's a typical late 1990s Vision class room. So let's just make sure we get everything covered right off the bat. You come on in, and on this side you get two nice strong hooks that we're using for our robes over here. And over here is your main light switch as soon as you get in there, which is terrific. Now, over here is a closet. Talk about experiences. I still try to open it up like saloon doors just because of the look, but it does slide open like this to give you a full opening. And you can see our clothes here. We have this side for long hanging clothes. This side has two bars, so we're just using the top bar as usual for our short clothes. And then we've got some other things. If we look down here, we've got our room for our shoes. And I do like the fact it's got kind of a little storage area over for the sides. So some of our bags and honestly dirty laundry. And then up above, we share this shelf with some life preservers, but I've been able to put some clothing up here that's quick grab and go. So all in all, the closet's had a lot of room for us, and it's worked out quite well. We have learned that we got to close this closet to really get in and out of the bathroom, which is behind here. So let's take a look at this. Come on in. So, a lot of things here I want you to experience as opposed to me just pointing out. First thing is, yes, one of the few remaining ships on the Royal Fleet that has a shower curtain. Don't really mind the shower curtain, except for the fact that there's not a lot of room in here. So it's suitable, but if you're used to, washing and having plenty of elbow room, it is a little tight in these type of cabins. Now, besides that, everything is quite typical. You have the removable shower head that also goes up and down. You have your hair and body wash over here. And then over here, since we are a little bit up in the loyalty levels, we do get the extra toiletries right here, the separate stuff. And then down here is, again, very typical. You have your hot and cold dial over here, and then your on and off, it's really how fast you want the water to come out on this side. So it's very functional, if not a little tight. Lastly, you have, since it's an older ship, you do have a clothesline, which I love because I do put my wet clothes in here. I'd rather have them here than hanging on hooks or anything else like that. Okay, so normally I just say we have a flush, but this is a flush I love. Is check this out. This is the best button to flush it that I've ever seen on any cruise ship. It's such a light touch, and you're not pushing a button with some of the other ships. It's, I don't know, makes me smile, which is kind of nice when you're in the bathroom. Now, also, I find this to be plenty of room right here. And let me tell you, I have been in some cabin bathrooms where my knees are hitting the sink and stuff like that. So this is definitely, even though really small, plenty of room to take care of business, as they say. Okay, this is an earthquake, but the camera person seems to be laughing. I don't know why.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. All right, well, since I'm down here, let me talk about what's down below. You've got a shelf here which does have a place for, garbage here, but you also have a garbage can over here. I keep my toiletry bag down here so I don't have to unpack everything. And then you can see some of the other stuff, the toilet paper and the extra rolls and the bath mat. Here's a cabinet that I don't think we've ever really used because the space above is all that we need. Same thing with this small drawer. And then over here you'll see just some of our toiletries in these open shelves. Now as I leave, I will say that our cabin attendant has been efficient, so efficient, it seems like our towels are multiplying daily. So we really didn't ask for multiple towels, but you'll see plenty of towels here and some other places as we go through this tour. Okay, as we leave, you'll see 4 hooks. Again, good for hanging towels or robes or anything else right there. Not bad. Okay, now we move in and you'll see that we've got the desk vanity area. The lights are on, although one is only working. Don't even know if I noticed that, but normally you'll have even extra light. On either side are these small shelves behind the glass, which we don't really use that much, but if you've got a lot of stuff, that's terrific. There's another one on this side. In addition to the lights, here's our power situation. I'll move our toothbrush out of the way. You have 2 American plugs over here, and then over here you have 2 European plugs, which we're using our European adapter, which we always bring and always use. It's a wonderful, wonderful addition with our USB ports in addition to the power outlet right there. So it's the only ones in the room. Not so good, but it's great to have 4 plugs for us to use. And finishing up all the technology, it may be old school, but it works. Here is our thermometer, our temperature control for the room. Just to the left, it goes colder, to the right, warmer, and it's worked well in this cabin. And then you'll see you've got a lot of drawer space here. Right over there, and it goes all the way down. You have your dryer, that's in every stateroom over on that shelf. Oh, one more really good thing. Again, I don't know, daytime, I don't think we can experience it. But over here, there's a sensor that turns on a light at the bottom of this closet. And with it open, that's their night light, which is different because most of the night lights now are a little pen light pretty much on top. But in this cabin, and I assume other cabins, the night light comes on and it shines from here, which is kind of nice because it doesn't light up the whole room, but it lights up your footpath, so that's a plus. As we move the chair up there, we do have a small shelf drawer over here that has some of the breakfast menus and room service menus, and you can use for other storage areas. And then coming over here, you've got a pretty nice floor to ceiling storage unit. Behind these doors, you get the shelves here, which we use for tech. Here is your safe. Here's just another drop station for us over there. And as we go down, a nice big shelf over here that we put our ice, our daily ice and some other things. And then 3 more deep drawers over there, over here, that really, this is a 7-day cruise and we have plenty of storage even though this room seems pretty small. All right, on this side we have a love seat here and a pretty small table, but it does the trick. We can put our drinks and some of our food if we do room service on that. And as we look over here, we've got a TV which does pull out and swivel, but we rarely use TV at all in our staterooms. And this, I just found out this day, actually today, there's a little light switch over here and you turn it on. And Crystal said this was a reading light. I looked at this, especially with another towel that Wine gave us, that it's some sort of like place that you need to go if you're doing a facial or some sort of technique here, because this is, to me, this reading light is over the top. And it's certainly with this here, it seemed like some sort of examination place, but that's just me. All right, real long walk to the bedroom, and you'll see that we're giving our frog a little extra love here. Wyan did a great job with this frog, and now it's a couple days old and it's still looking good. And this is very typical. You get 2 drawers, closed drawers, which we like as a nightstand, and our sconce over here. Okay, keeping it real, this room is kind of old. So the finishes are, actually it's pretty good, but the drawers are feeling its age a little bit. And it took me a number of days to finally figure out how to jiggle this to open. I mean, this is what you get in an older ship. You get a lot of wonderful classic feel, but you know, you're talking about a couple decades use. And all told, I actually think they've done a really good job keeping it up. Okay, you can take a quick look. I won't go all the way over there, but you can see it's the same situation with 2 drawers there for your end table. Nice big size end tables and another sconce. And you'll notice that they try to make this place seem pretty open and light because they add a lot of mirrors. All right, we're almost done, but this is another interesting feature here. First, you can look out and see that we do have a nice ocean view. But do you see what happens here? There's kind of like this ledge over there. And I have to say, we have used this. We've made sure it was obviously strong enough. But if you wanted to, you can climb up and have a little perch. I guess I'll move it over here. A little perch to do some reading or some viewing. Right now I've got a wonderful sunset in my view over there. So bottom line, it's another different experience on cabin 4008 on Rhapsody of the Seas. It's a unique room. Oh, one more thing I need to share, and we'll insert the footage here. Yes, don't want to forget this. As so many pluses that this room has, the big downside is that we are over the side thrusters, or whatever you want to call them, or at least some machinery. So whenever we're docking or leaving the port, this place rumbles like crazy. Not so bad if you're heading out to dinner and the ship's leaving, but if you're entering a port at 6:30, you're going to be woken up and it's going to feel like a little minor earthquake. And that goes along with the noise that you're hearing. So it's kind of both the rumbling and the noise. Even so, since we're up front, when they dropped anchor in our tender port of Belize, you heard every link of that shackle that kept on going down fairly early in the morning. So hey, if you really want the sea life that includes the sound and the vibration, this is the room for you. As much as I kind of like sitting here, I will tell you that both Crystal and I will probably not choose this room again. And that's just keeping it real and honest. The noise was just too obtrusive for all of our early port of calls. But again, that's your call. It's a great room. It's a fun room, as you can see. Just got to know the noise is there. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this experience as we went through this room. Stay tuned for more videos from Rhapsody of the Seas. All in all, we've had a great cruise, so check it out.